again, traders, and welcome back to the Pro Trader Network. Rick here. As you can see, I have my 4-hour charts up, and I've been focusing on those primarily as of late. I talked about the CAD crosses last week for our weekly market analysis, and I'm going to still focus on those for this week. I've labeled some charts here. You can see the pound crosses. I have some markings on there and some labeling. I see the market baseline in the extremes on all those pound crosses, and we also talked about those coming off the bottom a couple weeks ago, and now they've reached the top cycle. Here's the pound dollar, and you can see here we've completed our ABCD harmonic move. We sold off Thursday during the London session, but we still have an opportunity to retest this high and create some divergence here and continue this sell-off. So we're not into the 382 retrace yet, and let's see if we have any structure in there. We've got a little bit recently. We've got some resistance, and down at the 618 we've got some key support and some traffic down here. So we'll keep an eye on this to see if we retest the high or if we do an A to B, B to C, C to D down to the 382. Here's the pound yen. Haven't completed our ABCD harmonic move yet. We've had a shallow retrace here, so I'm looking to retest up in this key area of resistance right around the 145.70s, and we haven't created any divergence here yet, so I'm looking for this to create some divergence before getting short. I'll be following this pair during the week as well. Pound CAD, we had a bit of a sell-off as I talked about last week, and then we pushed back up to retest this zone. We've clearly come out of the extreme here with our market baseline, and now we're just moving sideways. Let's get a triangle on this, see where we're going. Well, any breakout would tend to be to the upside because our trend line is bullish. And again, we'll just follow this during the week and see if we retest this high and create some divergence there. Pound Aussie, we are way overbought here, traders. You can see our RSI and trade signal line way into the extreme, market baseline pushing up here to the 68. Had a sell-off beginning of Friday. And again, watching this pair to see if we'll do an ABCD down to the 382 or 618, or if we'll retest the high, create some bearish divergence, and then get short. If we pull our fibs in overall from this move to the downside, we've got not quite a lot of confluence, but we're in this zone here right in the 618. And if we look here at structure, we're going to have some traffic down here at this 382 retrace from this rally. Look left, we've got zone here, and at the 618, key levels of traffic in here from previous price action 2 weeks ago. EuroCAD, here was our sell-off that we talked about beginning of the week. Now we're down to the extreme here. We are not quite oversold, but pushing down. Rally beginning back to the upside. It's not the best opportunity I'm seeing right now. Let's go to the Aussie CAD. Here we have our harmonic completion. We were overbought. We retested this high several times and we rolled over beginning of the week, way in the overbought, market baseline to the extreme, and our retrace has just been past the 50%. You can look here, look left. We've had some resistance that became support. So we have to see if we're going to bounce back up and how far. We haven't reached the 382 yet. No real structure there, and at the 618 we're coming into, but not perfect, into this previous level of support, possibly becoming resistance. So clearly we're rallying right now. We have a bullish rotation here, and we'll see if we can continue to come back up to the 618, retest the high, or if we're going to have an AB, B to C, C to D continuation to the downside. And if we come to the 382, it'll look like this. And if we come to the 618, it'll look like this, right around the 786 and just past it here. Let's look at our Kiwi CAD. Nice bearish divergence forming here. Sold off beginning of the week like we had talked about. And I pulled in my fibs and I'm looking at structure here at the 382. You can see we came all the way down there, retested it a couple times, look left, some key noise in these areas right here, and now we're rallying back up. Will we stop at the 382 or 618? We're right about the 50%. we broke above but didn't close above the 50% right at this previous level of support. So I'm thinking that we might continue to the downside and finish a harmonic move to the downside just below the 50% retrace here. Let's pull in, see if we have any structure. We've got a key level of resistance here and some previous support over here, but this will be the most influential in recent price action. So we'll see how this plays out. So that's what I'm looking at for this coming week. Watching the yen pairs with a lot of news out of Japan as well, and the new Trump administration, and the markets very emotional, very volatile to kind of find their way, because every time this guy says something or tweets something, the markets tend to react and overreact. I'll put the link below to my new education website. I've been doing a lot of back office work for the past several months in addition to dealing with some more health issues. So hopefully I'm back in the saddle for a while, and I'll be producing videos on a more regular basis. Thanks for spending time here at the Pro Trader Network, and as always, let's stay focused, follow our rules, and I'll see you next time.